Hey everyone, Whitney with Girl Party Crafts here. Welcome to Craftember for Monday, November 4th. Just want to hop over here on. Okay, I am live on YouTube. Always want to double check that. Last year I made, and I meant to grab one to show you, and I forgot. I made some really cute embroidery hoop ornaments using some buffalo plaid fabric and some chalk couture mini transfers and chalk couture paste since I wasn't going to be washing them. And then just added some embellishments sort of to the top. And so I decided I wanted to make some again this year in more of the hot seasonal colors. So I found this fabric on Amazon, all kinds of adorable patterns, including, I think it's in here somewhere. Oh, I don't have the pink one with me. I think my little favorite retro Santa is supposed to be in here. Yes, look, my little retro Santa. I've been using that on everything. I have it on a t-shirt. I made some stickers out of it. You got your little snowmen and you've got snowflakes. And let's see, what else do we have? Sorry, this is supposed to be quick and I'm going to spend all this time going through this. Just the little trees. So, you know, very on trend color scheme. And will look super cute with ornaments. Now, I ordered the wrong size hoops because, and I did this last year too, because the transfers are 3x3. In my head, I'm like, well, 3-inch embroidery hoops are too small. No, they're not. They're actually perfect. I ended up ordering 4-inch embroidery hoops. And the 3-inch ones that I have left from last year are metallic and they're different colors, red and green, and they won't go with this. So I'm going to try it with the 4-inch hoops and see what I think. And, you know, they might end up being a little big, but so be it. And I have some chalk couture transfers. This was from last year, and this one set, which is already cut apart, is from this year. And these have a bit of a mid-century modern kind of vibe to them. So I think they'll, you know, kind of go along with the patterns. So we're going to use the snowflake on this Let It Snow fabric. Put those to the side, and I'm going to get out this piece of fabric. And I'm trying to get this lab done before my son gets home from work. Our son gets home from work. Only because when I do that, dogs are going to go crazy. And then it's going to be time for us to eat supper and stuff like that. So, like I said yesterday, I apologize that my live times right now aren't incredibly consistent. Go ahead and turn you all down here. I will be getting better at that over the next couple of weeks. I'll be able to look at my calendar and at least across the week schedule out when I'm going live. May not be able to be the same time every day. That's what I would like to be able to do before the end of the month, is hit the same time every day. So that's the goal. But it was either not do this at all this month or just have to do it kind of haphazard. And I opted for haphazard because you know what? That's just kind of how my life feels right now. You want to make sure you have more fabric than you think you might need, simply because you're going to tighten it into the hoop. So I'm going to cut this maybe at about, I'm going to go about 6.5, maybe 6 3/4 ish. And obviously you'll trim it down, and if you can trim well and carefully, you'll have pieces that you might be able to use for something. And then, let's see, I have that there, maybe about 6 this way. And I'm going to get this little piece of cardboard to use as a mat, just so I don't get paste, too much paste on my cutting mat here. I mean, it's got paint and stuff all over it already, but if I can avoid getting stuff all over it, I try to. And then because we are working with fabric, I do not need to fuzz this. I don't want to take any of the sticky off the back. I want it to stay as sticky as possible so that it really adheres. And I'm going to use the shimmer Couture Teal, which I am hoping will give a nice contrast to this pink. Also, you know, kind of very on trend for this Christmas. So you've got the pink, teal, and gold kind of motif. And I'm going to lift that up, and we're going to drop that in water. And I put my drying tool away. It would have been helpful to keep that out, but while that is drying, because it really won't take that long, I'm going to get out my ribbon. So I bought a multi-pack of, you know, kind of pink ribbon from Michaels, knowing that I wanted to do some of these. I know we don't want to use the peppermint. I think I want to use the stripes or the silver. That might look really cute. The teal might look really cute. I don't know that I want to use Merry Christmas just because we've already got words on the ornament itself. Got that. It might look really cute. Oh, that might look really cute too because it goes with the trees. Okay, so that's dry already, which is really kind of amazing. Then you're just going to take your hoop. And you're going to put your fabric in it, just like you would anything else. Getting it kind of centered is probably the hardest part. Especially because as you tighten the hoop, it's going to move the fabric some. And I want it a little bit closer to the bottom, because if we put ribbon at the top, I don't want it to completely cover. And we're just going to tighten this up. much as you can. And then I'm going to kind of decide on my ribbon and get a visual on that first before I trim anything off the fabric, because if I decide I want to move it, I want to be able to do that without running the risk of not having enough fabric left. So we're going to take this and all I'm going to do on this one is tie a bow instead of, you could, so this would be something that like a small messy bow would look really cute too. We're gonna bring these underneath and we're gonna try to fluff that up a little bit. So you've got that. Hold it up so you can see it. Sorry, my camera's autofocusing. I know how to turn that autofocus off in OBS, but not in StreamYard. I can't get OBS to go live on YouTube. Don't know why. I need to have my husband take a look at it. So like kind of all over the place. And then I just come along on the back and I kind of cut an angle. It gets a little tricky and sometimes you have to do it in stages. And then I just take my scissors as close to the hoop as I can get now that I have the ribbon on there already. I need to be a little careful because I don't want to cut my ribbon. And I think for these, I'm going to opt for ribbon more than anything else. You know, last year I had some where I added like small round ball ornament kind of things, some greenery, stuff like that. But again, because the color motif I'm going with, I think ribbon is likely going to be my best bet. Also, I don't have a whole lot of seasonal embellishments that go with this color scheme. I'm kind of trying to use up what I have, although I do have some little gold, still some little gold, small round sparkly things that I could use. And you just trim your fabric down as much as you can. And then there you go. And then what I'll do is I'll just take a small piece, probably, I don't know what I'll do on this one as far as hanging. Maybe just a small piece of thread and, you know, loop it underneath this piece right here. So you've got, you know, you've got that opening, and then I'll make the hanger on it. So I'll hold that up to the camera so you can see. I do think it's a little big. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. if I can get to Michael's tomorrow and find some 3-inch ones, I will. But at the same time, it's really cute. So, if I can't find 3-inch ones, then I'm just going to go with it. But I'm going to have to make a note to myself to make sure that if I do this again next year, I need to get the right size. All right, so that was it. That was my Craftember project for today. If you have any questions or anything, let me turn this back up here where I can see you. If you have any questions or anything, you can put it in the comments. I'll put links into the supplies that I used. And if I find 3-inch ones, I don't know that I'll do another video, but I'll come back and maybe try to share a picture in the comments or something kind of showing the difference. Or I can take a picture of the ones I made last year and kind of make a comparison. But they're pretty decent size smaller. I mean, the 3-inch probably fits all the way in here. So you're looking at, like this would be probably the full. Why am I doing that? You all can't see me because I adjusted my camera. This would be probably the full circumference of a 3-inch one, the inside of this right here. So, okay, thanks for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with something new for you. Bye.